Right then guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do my score predictions for the weekend of Friday the 23rd. I'm just going to say how I think it will be. So let's get on with the video. Obviously it's been the international break, so all players, well, some of the players have had time to rest, and some of them's been obviously playing for their country, but now it's back to league football. First game is on the Friday. It's Ipswich versus West Brom. To be fair, I can see this one being a 1-0 West Brom. Everyone's going to probably think with Ipswich being bottom of the league, West Brom will go and, beat them 4 or 5-0, but I think it's going to be a close game. Obviously, Ipswich, they're going to be trying to turn the season around, but I just don't think they'll be strong enough to hold off West Brom. So I'm going for a 1-0 West Brom win. So that's the Friday fixture. Then moving on to Saturday. The first Saturday game, 12:30 kick-off, is Rotherham versus Sheffield United. Again, I think this is going to be a close game. I think it's either going to be a 1-1 draw or Sheffield United will just nick it 2-1. Rotherham aren't doing too bad this season. And obviously, home games, that's where they're going to want to be getting the points. So it's not as, bad when they go away from home. Because obviously their away form's not as good as their own form. So they'll be looking at picking a point up. But like I say, I'm either going to go for a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 Sheffield United win. Then, Hull City versus Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Forest win. All they're down about near relegation zone, I think. Forest, they're a strong side this season. They're going to be looking for the win, and I think they'll get it 2-0. Then Leeds versus Bristol City. Leeds started off well, had a bit of a dip. They're at home, so I think they're going to win it 3-0. I think they'll beat Bristol City. Bristol City aren't... Well, I just don't think they're going to do as well as they did last season, and I think Leeds will beat them. Then Millwall versus Bolton. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Millwall win. The Den isn't our place to go and get a result as it is. Bolton and Millwall, both teams that are going to be fighting off relegation this season. And I think Millwall will grab the win, 1-0. Preston versus Blackburn. Blackburn started off really well this season. Preston haven't really had the best of starts, but in this game I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think Preston will be happy with a draw. Blackburn the away side, so, I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think it's got a draw written all over it. Sheffield Wednesday versus Derby. We didn't go into it on the best. Derby, we didn't go on to international break on. Well, we did well, but not a good result against Villa. So hopefully we can change that. Sheffield Wednesday, I'm not going to knock them last year when we played them at their ground. I was expecting to go and get a win. We lost 3-0. So, I'm not going to be too confident, but I'm still going to say 2-1 Derby win, hopefully. If we're going to do anything this season, we need to be coming back from that loss and doing something. Then it's Stoke versus QPR. Stoke haven't had the best start of the season, coming down from Premiership and stuff like that. And QPR, they started off really bad. They've started to turn the season around now. I just think that's going to be another draw. I think that's going to be 1-1 as well. I think Steve McLaren will be happy to go to Stoke and get a draw. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Then Swansea versus Norwich. Let's be honest, we weren't expecting Norwich to do as well as they have been. Swansea, they're not having a great start. You'd expect them to be flying back up the table after coming down last year, but that's not the case. Norwich are flying at the minute, and I think they're going to carry it on with a win over Swansea. I think it's going to be 2-1 Norwich win. Wigan versus Reading. Again, two teams that are going to be wanting to win this game because, it's extra points off the bottom and stuff like that. And I think, to be fair, I can see Wigan winning this. They're at home, so I think they'll win it 3-0. Honestly, I do. And then Brentford versus Middlesbrough's the R5 kick-off on Saturday. I want to say Middlesbrough are going to go and get a win, but I just think Brentford will hold them to a draw. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. But if not, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Borough win. I think that'll be another close game. And then obviously it is the Birmingham derby on Sunday. Villa versus Birmingham. Villa, you know, if you'd asked me a couple of weeks back, I would have probably said that Birmingham will win it. But now Villa's starting to turn the season around with a new manager and that. And I just think that Villa will win it 3-1. That's what I'm going for. I'm going to do the Tuesday and the Wednesday score predictions now as well, saves me making another video. Brentford versus Sheffield United on Tuesday. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw with that. I think Brentford will hold Sheffield United to a draw. Then it's Hull City versus Norwich City. Like I said before, Norwich are flying at the minute. Hull City not doing so great. I think Norwich will go and get a 1-0 win. I don't think they're going to win it massively, but I think they'll be happy with a win, obviously. A win's a win. Then it's Leeds versus Reading. Leeds are at home. This is the sort of games where Leeds need to be getting the points if they want to finish in a high top position. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leeds win. You know, I might be wrong, but I think they'll do it. Preston North End versus Middlesbrough. 2-0 Borough. Like I say, Preston haven't really had the season that they've wanted so far, and I just think that Middlesbrough will win it. So Middlesbrough win for that one. Rotherham versus Queen's Park Rangers. Another hard game to decide, really. Like I say, Rotherham are good at home, but QPR are like I say, turning the season round at the minute. I'm going to say 1-0 QPR win. I just think that they're going to go there confident and manage to get a win out of it. Then it's Sheffield Wednesday versus Bolton. These are the game where Sheffield Wednesday want to be getting a win. They're at home against the lower league side, and I think Sheffield Wednesday will win 2-1. Then on the Wednesday, the 28th, Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. It's an odd one to call. Forest are a good side this year. Villa have just started turning the season around though. I'm going to go for a 3-2 Villa win. I just think it'll be a game of quite a few goals, and I think Villa are going to get the win. They're going to need, you know, they'll be going on into it on the back of their derby. So I think if they beat Birmingham, they'll be buzzing to play Forest, to be fair. But if they lose, you never know, do you, with this league? It's such a strange league, but I think Villa will win it 3-2. Then Ipswich versus Bristol City. To be fair, I can see Ipswich getting a win in this game. I think 1-0. It's going to be a close game, but I think they'll get a win. Ipswich know that they're going to need to start winning games. If not, it's just going to make it harder for the end of the season. I'm just going to go for an Ipswich win. You know, no one's going to be expecting it. So that's the funny thing about this league. I'm going to go for an Ipswich win. And then Millwall versus Birmingham City. Like I say, the Den is not an easy place to go and get a result. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 with that game. Den's not not an easy place to go and get a result. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Birmingham will take a draw from that, I think. Then Swansea versus West Brom. Two teams just come down from Prem. I'm going to go for a 1-1 with that game. I think both sides would be satisfied with a draw, so I'm going for a draw with that. And then Wigan versus Blackburn. It's another hard game to predict, but I'm going to say 2-1 Blackburn. I think Blackburn will just manage to get the win out of that, and they need it. Stoke versus Derby. It's going to be amazing because obviously it's a team that's just come down from Prem looking to go back up. Obviously, Derby looking to go back up. Hopefully get some revenge on Rowett, but you know, it is what it is. And I think this game's going to be a 1-1 draw. Note special. I think we'll be happy with a draw away at Stoke. And I think Stoke would be happy with a draw. So that's my score predictions for the Championship, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video. And if you're new, make sure you smash the subscribe button. And also comment some of your score predictions below, if not all of them. Thank you for watching, guys.